it's me, Jazzy Mac, and I am so excited about today's work from home opportunity with Lyft because we're also going to be adding some additional bonus goodies out here, okay? You all have been asking me questions and I've been listening. So a lot of you made some special requests recently, like Miss Susanna. She said, hello, can you talk about more bilingual jobs / Spanish speakers? I really love to help people. Well, Susanna, your request is my demand. So yes, we will absolutely show more of those jobs. And then Miss Mina said, please, overnight positions. As a mom of homeschooled children, I need overnight positions. Well, we are definitely going to show some overnight positions. And Mr. Blake said, hey, Jazzy, my wife and I love your channel. I'm struggling to find a work from home job that's part-time and is evening shifts or weekends. Well, guess what, Mr. Blake? We have evening shifts and weekends and part-time, okay? So we're literally going to touch on all of those things today. We're going to go over some overnight positions and some bilingual and part-time positions for you all because I listen to the people. Now, for my Spanish speaking amigas, okay, out there, comenta la palabra más si quieres más videos de trabajo bilingües, de trabajo desde casa. No te rías de mí. Todavía estoy aprendiendo español, okay? So that's for all of my Spanish speaking friends out there. Y'all know what I said. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this first opportunity. We're going to come back to Lyft, but because we haven't been doing a bunch of bilingual videos, I do want to give that kind of like priority right now. So the first opportunity is going to be with global payments. We've talked about global payments before. And we know that they provide services to merchants to help them process payments, to make payroll and all that good sort of stuff when it comes to just general payment processing. So they've got a very entry-level friendly remote opportunity for anyone that is bilingual that speaks Spanish, okay? This is going to be working with card holders, and you're going to basically kind of be doing it's customer support, account management. It says you're going to have, let me make this a little bit bigger for you all. Right here, it says you're going to respond to account inquiries, providing card holders of 5 or more assigned clients with standard scripted responses. Now, you're going to also build knowledge and basic skills around identifying fraudulent credit card activity through training. So basically, they're just looking for someone that has call center experience, any sort of contact center experience. That's all they're looking for because they do provide training to you. And what's great about this company is they have very flexible work hours. You can work from 11 a.m. all the way to midnight, Monday through Sunday. It says we are a 24/7 operation, including holidays. So if you're looking for an evening shift or an overnight shift and you're bilingual and you're just wanting to do something that is entry level friendly so you can get that, experience, this is the perfect role for you. Yes, we're going to look at some roles that do not require you to be bilingual, but I do want to point this out because my Latin friends, I haven't been showing enough love to your community as far as Spanish speaking. So I want to make sure that we start looking at those opportunities as well. And yes, they will provide the equipment to you. Okay. So the next role is going to also be for global payments. They've got a bilingual customer services rep position. It is fully remote. They still provide the equipment and the training for you. I can't remember how long their training is. I want to say it's like 10 weeks or something like that. Don't quote me, ask the recruiter. But yeah, this is going to be fully entry level friendly. You're going to be taking basic tier 1 calls over the phone, assisting card holders with any questions that they might have, things of that nature. So just your normal customer service experience, high school diploma, and it says no relevant experience is required. That's why I always say this is just a really great company to work for because they're very beginner friendly. And again, this is a bilingual role. Okay. Now, the next role that we have on our list, excuse me, is going to be for Maven. If you've never heard of the Maven Clinic, they are a clinic that is basically they're a virtual women's clinic that is just dedicated to helping women get the best support for themselves as well as their growing families. Okay. So if you ever want that virtual sort of clinic experience, virtual doctor experience, the Maven Clinic is probably somewhere you want to start. Okay. And they also help with things like fertility and family planning. So it's not just for women, even though that's one of the big drivers of their mission, but they're also about family building as well. So really cool company to work for. Again, this is going to be a bilingual role. So this is the care support representative for Spanish speakers. In this role, you're going to do general care support. So you're going to answer questions from members and from providers. This could be through phone, email, or chat. You want to ask the recruiter which one you would primarily be working with. And you're going to do that sort of level 1 customer support as a care advocate. Okay. So as far as the benefits go, it's going to pay $20 to $22 per hour. What I love is all the benefits that they give you. Okay. You're going to get weekly breakfast, lunch, and get-togethers. I've heard that if you don't go into the office, they still give you like a stipend to pay for your breakfast and your lunch so that you can still like participate and get the same perks that people in the office get. You also get 16 weeks of paid parental leave, 100% paid parental leave. So if you are planning on having a family, if you're currently pregnant or you're planning on expanding your family, just know that you get 16 weeks of full paid parental leave and flexible return, and then $1,500 a month for the first 2 months after you have your baby to just spend on whatever. Okay. It's a new parent stipend. Like that's unheard of. Okay. And then there's all these other benefits. So make sure you are applying for this as well. The resumes are already done for you. Okay. Now let's go ahead and look at the next job. Now, a lot of you have been asking for the remote jobs that are part-time, that have like alternate training hours, because a lot of you can't do the normal business hours because you have another job or maybe you have kids. I get it. So Sedgwick is a company that a bunch of people have gotten hired from when they came to my channel. And so they've got great training and they are very, very beginner friendly. Okay. So the position that they have available, one of them is going to be entry-level part-time weekend, okay? If you are looking for something that is strictly weekends, this is going to be for you, okay? Now, when it comes to their training is done remotely by video. It's going to be on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday from 8 to 2:45 p.m., okay, so just make sure that you understand that Saturday, Sunday, Monday is going to be your training shift, okay? And the start date is November 27th. So you've got a little bit of time to get ready for this, to go through your background check, all that good stuff. But basically it says you're going to provide customer service to external and internal support as an assigned team. You could be working on claims benefits. You could be doing things like leave of absence. You could just be answering general questions about different benefits. That's pretty much what Sedgwick does. They're kind of like a benefits and claims company. So they process a lot of those things related to like being out of work or out of the office for an extended amount of time. Okay. So another position that you all can do as a part-time position. Remember, this is just the weekend. So this is Saturday, Sunday, Monday. They've got a part-time weekday position for people that don't want to give up their weekends, but they do want to work during the week. So they've got an 18-hour-a-week shift. You will have to work on Mondays, but then you can kind of like pick what other days you make up your hours with. And again, training's going to be done remotely by video. But for this training schedule, it's actually Monday through Wednesday from 8:15 to 2:45. And that's got a November 20th start date. So yes, I know somebody's asking in the chat, is the resume done? Yes, the resumes are already done for this stuff. So great training process. They provide all the equipment to you. And it's just really great if you're trying to get into like HR, any sort of like people management. It's just a really, really great stepping stone. Like they have the best world-class training. Okay. So I know you all are anxious about the Lyft role. I haven't forgotten about Lyft. We're going to get back to it, but I just got one more role that I need to get through. And then we're going to talk about Lyft. So the role that we wanted to get through first, before we get into Lyft, is a Chick-fil-A role. Now, I get it. This is kind of like location based, but it is bilingual, and there are bilingual people that live here in Atlanta. So I just wanted to at least show it to you. So it's a customer support agent role, nothing too crazy, just answering customer inquiries as it relates to either their Chick-fil-A account, or maybe they're having some sort of technical issue with their account. They can't get in it. Maybe there's a password issue that they're having. So you might handle those types of inquiries via phone, online, or through things like tickets, or through emails. So nothing too crazy. Okay. Chick-fil-A is a very cool company to work for. We all eat there. We all love it. Okay. This job does not require you to have like a fancy degree or anything like that, but they do want you to have some sort of help desk or call center experience, and obviously being fluent in English and Spanish. Okay. So just wanted to throw that one out there. The resume is done for that one as well. Now, the moment you have all been waiting for, the Lyft opportunity. Okay. If you work for Lyft and you get that on your resume, not only is that just a really great company to grow into, I mean, because I'm not saying get there and just leave after 6 months, but I mean, if you want to get that real, like, quirky little office setup, like if you've ever seen these companies in like Silicon Valley, like that sort of lifestyle, Lyft is the company that you want to go with. Okay. But again, they're a big company to have on your resume. Like if you were ever to leave the company and you have Lyft on here, they're kind of like a FANG company in a way. Like they're just a great company to have on your resume. So the role that they have available, where is it? I think it's right here. Okay. We have the bilingual customer experience associate, and this is going to be an overnight role. Okay. Overnight, US anywhere. If you're located in California, New York, Atlanta, it doesn't matter. This is US anywhere friendly. Okay. And again, this is the bilingual customer experience associate role. Okay. So basically, it says you're going to create an exceptional personalized experience for Lyft users. You might have to talk to Lyft users via phone, chat, or email. I am primarily I think this role is going to be primarily chat and email support. Because every time I've ever had an issue with Lyft, I always just chat them or like send them an email. Like I don't even know a phone number to call. So I don't really think this is a phone's role. But again, it says that you may troubleshoot problems with the Lyft app. So this to me is probably not going to be phones. Again, it's overnight, so your shift can be anywhere between 9 p.m. and 7 a.m. So you don't have to have a bunch of experience. They're just saying have a flexible schedule, be willing to work off hours and weekends, and have some customer service experience, and obviously be bilingual. Now, I love that they have all these benefits as far as like family building benefits. You get a bunch of holidays, bunch of time off, 18 weeks of paid parental leave. That is 4.5 months to sit at home with your baby and get a paycheck. If you are planning on expanding your family, that's not just if you have a baby, that's if you adopt a baby, because they support that as well. So you get a bunch of benefits. And again, great company, great culture, just great to have on your resume altogether. And yes, the resumes are down below in the description box. So I want to send out my message. One more time. Comenta la palabra más. Si quieres más videos de trabajo bilingües, de trabajo desde casa, no te rías de mí. Todavía estoy aprendiendo español. Okay, that's my disclaimer. I just had to get that out there. Okay. All right. So let me know if you have any questions about any of these jobs down below in the comments. And also let me know what other things that you want to see, because at this point, it's all about the jobs that you all are interested in. Tell me what you want to see. Tell me what your dream companies are, and I'm going to make it happen. Okay. All right. So paybump.com is where you can find the resumes. If you are not already subscribed to that, go ahead and subscribe. And until then, I will see you, beautiful people, in the next video. Adios. Bye.